Welcome back, my favorite artists. This week in Mrs. Mayo's art studio, we are going to create a rite of passage, the Handprint turkey collage. I'm working on a turkey unit with all my itinerant friends. This way, I'm starting now, so this way it'll be completed for you by Thanksgiving, if that's your jam. If not, it's just a cute turkey. If you are working virtually from home and don't have access to these materials that are going to be provided, you can use white paper, you can use lined paper, whatever you have access to. No judgment if you don't have the materials from Mrs. Mayo. Just try your best and you can color it in. So we are going to begin by making 3 handprints. You are going to do that on the orange, the red, and the yellow paper. How you're going to do this is with the pencil. You want to use pencil to do this, so if you make a mistake, you're going to put your hand down at the bottom, make sure you fit it, oh boy, on the whole paper, and just easily and slowly trace around your hand. And you're going to do this 3 times. You're going to do this, and then you kind of just circle the bottom. It's probably tricky to see, but you'll see it when I cut it out. So again, you want to make sure you fit your whole hand. You want to take your time. I'm going a little quicker than I think you should for the sake of the video. I don't want to take your time. You go slow. Now this is going to be your turkey's tail feathers. And then for the bottom, again, you just do a semicircle to connect the bottom of your hand. And here's our 3rd one. Maybe you can see that hopefully on the orange, and then go around the bottom to connect. So I have my 3 handprints, and you can see how I connected them here. But let me show you how we're going to do now our turkey's body. I did it as if I was making a snowman. On your brown piece, you're going to draw the bottom. It's just 2 circles instead of 3 for a snowman. So I did a large one for the bottom, and then I did a smaller one for the turkey's head. So this is the turkey's body, and this is the turkey's head. We have all our things traced now. Now we're going to cut. When cutting, I want you to reserve or save your scraps, because we're going to collage those to create your turkey's face for the beak and the, oh my gosh, the wattle. The wattle. And then I ordered online some really fun stickers that you will be able to pick for your turkey's eyes. That can be tricky on these colored papers. Quick review on cutting. Your thumb, whether you're left-handed or right-handed, it does not matter. Your thumb goes at the top, not the bottom, the top. Your thumb should be at the top, moving up and down. The job for your fingers are to keep your scissors steady and straight. Your thumb moves up and down, that's the motor to your cutting. And your other hand, the hand you don't write with, works as a guide for your paper. And that is what moves the papers around. Now, sometimes I do a loose cut. I don't think you really need to do that for this. Just take your time. And again, keep your scraps. You can use them to layer on your turkey. And remember, we don't cut on the line, we cut next to it. For this, it doesn't matter as much, but when you're working with a drawing you've done, it really stinks to cut away your drawing. So there you can see my turkey's head and body. It was just 2 stacked up circles like a snowman, and now I'm going to cut out my hands. And again, your thumb moves up and down. You fit all your fingers you can. The lower part of the scissors, and your other hand works to rotate your paper around. So from here, we're going gonna finish it up. I'm gonna come down. Around, and if it's uneven, you can just neaten it up, like my fingers a little. You can just go around and even it out the best you can. So I have my handprint, my high five right there. And again, keep your scraps. And for the video, I'm just gonna cut out the red and orange, but for the finished product, you're also gonna cut out the yellow. I just don't wanna keep you on the video too long. All right, so I have 2 of my hands cut out. I would do the third, and I would like you to do the third now, but again, I'm gonna get going with the video so I can create it. So now I'm going to make my turkey's face. And I'm gonna start by picking out 2 stickers. Your itinerant teacher may have them cut in strips or just hand you some. You get what you get. You're gonna be flexible about this. And you just pop those on at the top. You could be silly, make it derpy, however you want. All right, so we have the eyes on there. Now I'm gonna make the waddle. So with my red scraps, and I always draw with pencil first, I'm gonna draw that waddle. It's almost like a kidney shape, sort of free form. That's the artist term for an organic shape that's not something we're familiar with. And cut that waddle right out. And I'm going to glue that down. Now hopefully in your desk you have glue sticks or at home. If you don't, you can use tape, you can use a glue bottle. And you do have to use a little more, I found from doing my practice one. You have to use a little more glue stick than you would school glue. You want to make sure it's really stuck down there. You can see I did my waddle first. Now I'm going to create my V, which is a triangle. You can have it popping up like I do here. It's almost like it's talking, or you can just glue a triangle down. For the sake of the video today, I'm going to do that. Again, a triangle. And I'm just going to glue it right down. You really want to put pressure down so you see. So now it looks like a turkey. So I'm going to glue my hands on the back for those tail feathers. I like the thumbs kind of going out like that, and then obviously my yellow hand would go right here. So you want to do as little glue as possible because it makes a mess. And we're going to put this in a piece of scrap paper for it to dry for next week for when we do the second step. There's that. See it on the back, and I put it down and I apply a little pressure, and you can see right where my other hand's going to go. Now if you have time, you could add feet, you could take out your crayons and add some feather textures. So a feather, just like a leaf, has that line down the middle. If you can see it there. You could do that to all your feathers. You could color it in with other colors. I could add some details on my turkey's face, like that. Totally up to you. But I do want to see you use 3 different handprints in your tail feather, and I would like to see a face, maybe some feet. You could even add front wings if you have time with your scraps. And next week we're going to attach it to a strip to make it a for you for Thanksgiving and for all sorts of fun school activities. So here is our handprint turkey collage. I hope you have fun making it. Again, I know at home you don't have the eyes. It looks really nice if you color a white circle with a white crayon on brown paper or just draw it with a pencil on white paper. I can't wait to see what you create, guys. I hope you have a lot of fun and are enjoying this wonderful season. Fall's my favorite. Take care.